Okay, because I have the time, I'm going to take, and I'm not a beauty blogger by any means, but I'm going to show you what I use every day. This is it right here. And I'm going to take you through it and show you how and what I use. So the very first thing I do is put on cream, moisturizer. My cousin is a dermatologist, and she said for the aging 30-year-olds that the best thing you can do is antioxidant serum, sunscreen, and a moisturizer every day. You also do the antioxidant cream and retinol at night. So those are my three go-tos. I try to use everything as natural as I can. This sunscreen only has zinc and titanium in it, but anyways, this is Beautycounter. I like their products. They're safe and clean. So I use this first. Sunscreen. This is an antioxidant my cousin sent me, but it's a medical grade. So there are a few things that I still stick to medical grade, and I know as a natural gal, I told my friend I can do 90% of things as healthy as possible, but my face, I'm gonna try to keep looking young. So anyways, these are my products. I use Beautycounter, Tarte, and Bare Minerals because they're as clean as you can probably get, and I will walk you through them. So this is me, natural. I have a very splotchy, I guess you could say, face. If I have a tan, it kind of uniforms. And I also have a great zit there for you guys. So anyways, so my biggest problem is evening out my skin. So I either use this as my go-to, Complexion Rescue, or I really like this Bare Minerals Bare Pro. So I will take this and put it on first. Of course, that is after my sunscreen and moisturizer. This is Color FX. Now this may not be natural. It's as close as natural as I could get. I also ordered the Tarte Shape Tape, which is coming in the mail, just because I've heard such great things about it. But this is, the girl at Sephora told me that this was used for burn victims and people with scarring or tattoos. It's really good coverage. So Color FX, I just kind of get under my dark circles in a few areas, especially that big old zit on my face. So then I will blend that in. Okay, once that's blended in, I sometimes use this. This is by Marc Jacobs. It is called Undercover. Anyways, I've been told, because I am not a makeup girl, that it's a great eyelid primer to keep your eye, who knew that you need eyelid primer to keep your eye shadow on your face? So I kind of tap this on and let it dry, and then while that's drying, I work on my cheeks. So next I just use a Tarte blush. This is my favorite. It's called Party. It's an Amazon clay. I love Tarte products because their eyeshadow and blushes are so pigmented. And then I know you're supposed to dab things. I was taught to dab and not swish, but I'm trying to hurry. So I just kind of get my cheekbones. I like heavy blush because it seems to not, I touch my face a lot, so it seems to fade. So I go a little heavy at first and get that on my cheeks. And there's the blush. Second thing I use is this Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze. If I can open it, it's a bronzer. I hadn't been doing this, but I noticed that if I just put a little bit under my blush line, I know a lot of people highlight their face, and I don't know how to do all that, so I just kind of put it a little bit there, a little bit up here, kind of give my cheekbones a little more dimension. Again, this lighting is terrible. And then sometimes after I do that, I'll take my blender and just beauty blender and just kind of blend it in with the top blush. And then I've kind of got my cheeks where I want them to be. My most favorite product is by Becca. Now I don't know if this is natural either, but I told you 90% I try. This is Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is Moonshine. It's my favorite product. At the very end of doing all my cheeks, take a little bit and dab it right under my eyes on top. I also use this for, go across my nose. I also use this for eyeshadow because my skin, I'm a quarter Italian, so it's hard for things to show up on my skin. So I love this because it actually looks like I have a dewy look on my face. So I do that underneath a little bit. Again, I can blend it with my Beauty Blender. And then a lot of times, if I don't have my eyeshadow, I do this real quick all across my eye. So Becca, it's a great product. For my eyes, I'm loving this Beautycounter palette. It is the classic eyeshadow palette. And if you want some Beautycounter, my best friend sells it. So I can help you out there if you're into natural products. They last a really long time. They're a little more expensive, but you pay for what you get. So my other go-to is Tarte. I have a lot of their eye palettes too. And I don't know what I'm doing. I try just to have a more natural look, but I use the ivory and I just pat it all across my eye. Again, I have dark circles and dark eyes. It's gotta be genetic, but then I just pat the entire eye. Of course, you can put a little bit right here to brighten it up. I'm only doing this, guys, because my kid's napping. I have a little free time. And I don't normally do this. So usually I can do it pretty quick, maybe 8 minutes. So there's that. Next I'm gonna probably use this called Burnished Color. I usually just mix a few. And then the girl at Sephora, because I am not a beauty blogger, told me that you take it, leave your eyes kind of open, and tap into the ridge. Here I was like smearing it everywhere, but I can tell how it gives my eye more definition if I leave my eyes open and kind of tap it into the ridge of my eye. Again, you can do this with different colors, obviously. I'm just more of a neutral gal. So I'm gonna tap it into my eye. I can use my Beauty Blender. And for those of you who don't know, Beauty Blenders are awesome. Get it a little bit wet and it goes a long way. So anyways, there is the eye. Simple, quick. I'll also use, I don't do this all the time, but I also will take, just because it's a special day at home, I'll just take another color and then use this eyeliner brush and dab it underneath my eye just to kind of line my eye. So we'll go all the way across and do that. Give a little more definition. And I'll get that spottiness away with the Q-tip in the end, but there's one eye, and I'll do the other eye next, and then my eyes will be done, other than mascara. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. I have used an expensive eyebrow brush, and then a friend of mine told me about the dupe, the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. You can get it at Target. It's like $7 compared to the $20 one. So my eyebrows, people always comment about, I've always had thick eyebrows. When it was cool to pluck them, I really messed up one of them and took way too much of this off. So ever since then, oh, I need to find some pictures of that because it would be funny. Ever since then, I've let them be. And thankfully, bigger eyebrows are coming back. So I just kind of take my pencil. This is so flattering to be in your face. And I go across, kind of outline my already existing eyebrow and just feather it in real quickly. And then I leave it and go on to the next one. Do you love that big 33-year-old zit on my face? So I kind of just outline it again underneath, and then I feather it up. I can do this quickly when I'm not in my phone. But anyway, so there's that. Then I take the other end of the brush and I just wiggle it in to where it looks more uniform. So if you People always ask me about my eyebrows. That's all I do. I think I just got lucky with the shape, but otherwise, young girls, leave your eyebrows alone. So then I'll do the same over here. Alright, so the brows are done. A lot of people use the gel to keep their eyebrows in place. I've done that before, but this mama ain't got time all the time to do that. So I also have a scar in this eyebrow. When I was little, I fell. My only stitch is right there, so I have to cover that up. But that is my quick look. I know it didn't look quick, but then I do my mascara. I really love Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte. I also love the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. It's not natural for you natural people, but the brush, I love that it's not a wiry brush. It's plastic, so you can really get in there on your lashes. Also, I have terrible lashes until I recently started using Rodan & Fields Enhancement Lash Boost. It's expensive, it's an investment, but I feel like my face is an investment. So it lasts forever too. You use it at night before you go to bed, you put it on your lashes, and I have literally seen my lashes double since I've used it. And I've used it in the past. It's something that you do have to keep up with, but I was not gonna pay. I tried the fake lashes, I tried the magnetic lashes. They itched my eyes, I couldn't handle it. And I have friends that use them every day, all day, putting that glue on their eyes, and I just feel like eventually it has to wear your lashes out. So instead of paying $10 to $12 for the lashes and doing it every day, I opted for this version that will actually grow my lashes. So again, I wish I had a before picture. Don't really have long lashes, but I've already had to trim them, a few of them, because they were extra long. If you're interested in that product, DM me too, because I am not a fancy smanchy beauty girl. I do the minimal possible and get away with it. And that is a product I highly suggest, along with Beauty Counter. So DM me if you are interested in those, because I've got the connections. All right, so that is my face, and I'll do a little lip gloss. This is called Bite. It's an agave lip mask. Apparently I needed it because the girl at Sephora told me that it would be good for my lips. It's really hydrating, and it's not something I use every day. I use the NYX Butter Gloss that everybody uses. But I have a habit of biting my lips, so this is really good for hydrating. Anyways, so that is my makeup face. I'll show you. So, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then my brush, but that is a simple beauty routine for me. And I'm very happy with all the products, and I'm gonna link them all here for you guys. One more tip. I didn't know about the Q-tip trick, but if you get mascara on your eye, wait for a while, let it dry, and then just rub it right off. It should come right off. It usually does, without totally wrecking your makeup. Anyways, thought I'd share that. And then also, who knew that you could set your makeup with a spray? I have a Beauty Counter mist, and then I also have the Urban Decay mist. So you just close your face and you spritz it a few times. I always get it in my eye. But apparently if you set your makeup, it will stay. And I have noticed a huge difference with using it. Anyways, I'm gonna link all these products. Again, I am not a beauty blogger. I really don't care much for makeup. I just like what I like, it works, and I thought I would share for all the mamas that like clean, for the most part, clean products and a quick, easy look.